guys, welcome back to another episode of Crossing the Line. We're going to take a look at this interesting story out of the US today. An Oklahoma man has murdered his friend because he was worried he was trying to feed him to Bigfoot. Now, that headline's got to get the meth running in your veins. I don't know about you, but I'm sure there was some methamphetamine involved, if not some very fun mushrooms. Now, I don't know about you, but if you go camping in the woods and you're terrified that your friend's going to feed you to Bigfoot, I think you may need to be put in a rubber room. And shocking as it is to say, this news hasn't actually come out of Florida, it's come out of Oklahoma. So we'll get into this story from the New York Post. Oklahoma fisherman found guilty of murdering pal he thought he'd planned to feed him to Bigfoot. Okay, let's go. It was a fishy story which became a hairy tale. An Oklahoma fisherman choked his friend to death because he bizarrely believed he had planned to feed him to Bigfoot, a judge ruled on Wednesday. I'd love to see the court testimony from this case. Yes, there was a monster in the woods that night, but it wasn't Bigfoot, it was Larry Sanders. District Attorney Eric Johnson said after Sanders was found guilty on his first-degree murder at Pontotoc County District Court, the 55-year-old been catching catfish by hand for the high school buddy with a high school buddy Jimmy Knighton, 52, in July 2022, when he claims to have spotted a 12-foot tall Sasquatch tromping around downstream, according to KXL.com. I think he was on a bit more than a few Bud Lights while he was noodling there. Freind got into the argument over the fish swimming in the Canadian River, roughly 100 miles southeast of Oklahoma City, when Knighton shouted Sanders thought he was summoning the mythical ape to come eat him, according to the local station. During this wild trial, Sanders told the court he suspected Knighton was planning to drown him and float his body downstream to feed Bigfoot, the outlet reported. A brawl broke out between the men, and Sanders grabbed his pal by the throat and strangled him out and turned blue and died, he confessed to the police. This just sounds like a snippet out of Lord of the Rings, where Bilbo finds Gollum finds a ring and drowns his friend when they're fishing. I don't know if he'd just watched The Hobbit recently, or maybe he'd been watching one too many of those what was they, Yeti hunters or Bigfoot hunters on one of those late night shows on, I think it's the History Channel or something like that. Who knows? There was something going on. I think he was probably high on meth, but we'll keep reading to make sure. Sanders told the police he kept Knighton in a chokehold until he stopped breathing while a tribe of Bigfoot watched. Justin Brown. Oh my God. Can you imagine if this dude was like not lying? It comes out later that this dude was right. There was a Bigfoot like family watching him choke this dude out. Justin Brown, a special agent with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations, testified during the trial. Sanders claims that he raised his hands in victory to show the upright walking apes he had won the fight. The agent said, according to the Oklahoma newspaper. Larry claimed while at the river he discovered Jimmy intending to feed him to Sasquatch or Bigfoot. We call them Yowies here in Australia. Sanders told the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. Larry and Jimmy fought for an extended amount of time on the ground. Larry confirmed he killed Jimmy by choking him to death near the river. What a hell of a friend, eh? To win a first-degree murder conviction in the Oklahoma, prosecutors must prove malice aforethought, meaning the killer must have intent to cause death, Johnson said. Sanders' lawyer have insisted he was simply trying to take control of the situation in a heated moment, but he didn't mean to kill his friend. What situation? Was the dude like... What was he on? I'd love to know. The poor fella. I mean, to be killed by your crack-headed mate because he thought you were trying to feed him to Bigfoot. Maybe this dude was like, just giving him shit because he was high on drugs. And you know that guy that starts fucking with people who are on shrooms. You know, that asshole in the friend group. His attorney says had previously planned to use an insanity defense, but scrapped the claim after Sanders was shown to understand right from wrong, according to the situation. Insanity defense might have worked out there for him if he thinks that there was a family of Bigfoot watching, and his friend was trying to feed him to them. I don't know. I don't know what's going through this dude's head, man. The first-degree murder conviction was handed down by Judge Steve Kessinger, and Sanders now faces a life sentence without parole after his sentencing is set for June 18th. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna just put it out there and say he was on drugs. He could have gone for a defense of insanity. I think it would have meshed well with his Bigfoot story. I don't see, unless they can prove that Bigfoot was there, and even then, he still killed the man. So, good luck with his defense. I'd love to be his lawyer. I'd be a fly on the wall in that room with him. I wonder what it was really about. Maybe he just cracked out on drugs. Who knows? But Bigfoot has yet killed again. I mean, I wonder if Bigfoot's killed many other people. I mean, how many people, the sightings of Bigfoot, people have been killed over freaking out about Bigfoot. Who knows? Like, people could have seen some tall, hairy vegan walking through the woods, maybe some feminist that doesn't shave her pits and just thought it was Bigfoot and just run off a cliff by accident. Who knows? Bigfoot could be a man in a suit going around strangling people or convincing people to strangle for him. We don't know. These stories are terrifying. There's a Bigfoot out there, possibly a family of them, and this poor gentleman could be going to jail for defending himself against a family of big feet. Is it a family of Bigfoot or a family of big feet? I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm surprised it wasn't in Florida. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you believe this man saw a family of Bigfoot or big feet? I don't know about you, but I highly doubt it. And I'm going to put money on there was meth involved. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next story. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.